Welcome to Calgary, Alberta, Canada. And good afternoon from the BKT Tires and OK Tire World Men's Curling Championship as we take a look at beautiful Calgary. The sea train traveling along the Peace Bridge over the beautiful color of water of the Bow River. And we welcome you here to Canada Olympic Park for continuing coverage in session 14 here at the Men's World Curling Championships from the so-called Calgary bubble as we take a look inside at our cardboard cutouts in the stands. And our feature game for you today is Canada versus Italy. My name is Jill Officer, and I am joined by Olympic silver medalist Mike Harris to give you the play and color commentary today. Mike, what do you think about today's game?
Well, big game for both teams, obviously, with Team Canada coming off a difficult loss against a surprising Korean team, I suppose the best way to put it. And then Team Italy's been a very good, difficult opponent to face all week long. A couple of big wins, including over Switzerland and a couple of others. So should be a good battle.
As we take a look at the lineup of the teams today, for Team Canada, skip Brendan Bottcher, third Darren Moulding, second Brad Thiessen, and lead Karik Martin. Playing against Italy, skip Joel Returnaz, third Amos Mozaner, second Sebastiano Arman, and lead Mattia Giovanella.
The Italian lead, I like that one.
And here's our current standings right now. You see Norway at the top with only one loss, and they are also on during this session. RCF, Sweden, Canada, Scotland, and Switzerland all hanging around at 2 losses. And you see Italy and the United States alone with 3 losses, and a pile of others. Germany and Netherlands only at 1 win so far this week. Here's a look at the other matchups going on today. Germany at 1-6, taking on 2-5 Denmark over on sheet A. Japan 2-5 against Scotland and Bruce Mowat. And on sheet C, our feature game, and on sheet D, Team Norway at 6-1 at the top of the standings, taking on Switzerland at 5-2. So we take a look at the skip of the Italian team, Joel Returnaz, the veteran of the team, Mike. He's been around for a while now.
He has, and made a big splash at the Torino Olympics in 2006, 15 years ago. Had a good record there, 4-5, and beat Canada in those games. So he's certainly a tough opponent, and come in here kind of a bit of an underdog, but they're going to have their hands full today with Mr. Bottcher and his team. Might be a little extra focus on their plates here after that difficult game against Korea yesterday.
Well, in the pre-game practice and the last stone draw, Canada has earned the hammer here in the first end as the teams take a few last warm-up slides. So we will see Italy get us underway.
Yeah, Joel and his team have been very aggressive most of the games that I've covered. No fear of putting rocks in play, and as you say, as a veteran skip, he understands you don't want to just kind of try to keep things close. He's going to make every effort to take control of this game if he can get it. But I don't know that Mr. Bottcher will cooperate. Certainly won't. We'll try not to.
So, as I mentioned, Canada with the last stone advantage here in the first end. They will throw the red colored stones, and Italy will throw yellow. Just to review the rules of play here, teams are required to play 6 ends minimum. Each team has 38 minutes of thinking time, and they also each have 1 60-second timeout. as we get underway here with Italian lead, Mattia Giovanella. Mattia actually only started curling in 2015, Mike.
Yeah, that seems like yesterday, doesn't it? But nice to see him here. He's played quite well, actually. He's had in some of the games I've been watching already, and this is a young team with the, I call it the old skip. I don't think Joel's, he's still in his 30s, so he's not that old. But
He's still
around.
younger than you and I.
Yeah, much, but he's been around for a while, as you say. And as I said, there's the center guard, and willing to mix it up here early.
Team Canada lead.
Line's
Kark
good.
Martin.
Easy if you can.
A little heavy right now.
Yeah, we can wait.
Another latecomer to the game, relatively speaking, considering the
Back
lineage
four.
there.
Hey, go
He
back
didn't
then.
start playing
Yeah,
until he was
we're
17.
Back eight's
back,
there
we're back,
already.
we're back.
It's way back.
Yes, Dad, Kevin Martin.
We gotta, whoa.
And it was actually a girl that got him in
13.
more interested in curling.
Okay.
Played a lot of other sports, but
All right.
and he's landed himself on a pretty good team.
Yeah. A little miscue there for him to get started here, though. Don't usually see him not hit the rings.
Quattro.
Quattro, solo quattro. Via buona. 3-4. 4-3-4.
So trying to come right around here, Mike?
That's the call into the top eight. Matthew always also holds the broom for Joel when he's throwing, and you look at the size of Armand and Mozanne. They're just two really tall, strong fellas, so they keep them on the brooms. The double center in the first end, that's aggressive. Unintentional in this case.
I thought, my Italian's not very good, but I thought I heard them call 4, which is top 12, so I wondered if the call was actually tighter. Tight instead of in.
Line's good.
It's heavy. Whoa. Back 8.
Another opportunity here for Kark to make a better one.
Your line's real good on this
Back
one.
12. Back 8.
Back 4, back 8.
It's dying a bit now.
Kark must have had a little extra breakfast this morning, a little heavy on
That's
both of his
fast.
draws.
Yeah. 24-year-old Sebastiano Armand.
Staffa. Staffa.
Won a European bronze medal in 2018.
Staffa. Go, go, go.
Mozanne working hard on this.
Go, go, go. Vamos. Go, go, go. Go, 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 go.
Wow, I think it rubbed, eh? Yeah.
Did.
Okay.
Just rolls. Canada still shot rock at the back of the house.
Probably announced light. Made contact with the stone in the rings as you watch Mozanne working hard to get this by. Just going to graze that guard. But, didn't have enough weight even to move it out, so
I just didn't get the throw right.
indication he was light.
Really good opportunity here now, though, for Canada's second Brad Thiessen.
Line's good.
Weight should be close.
Easy.
Okay.
Line's good. It's always Darren.
It's there.
Line's good. If anything. Yep. Line's good.
Gotta go.
Yeah.
Weight's good.
Hard line.
It's gonna go. Gotta go.
It's really slowing down here. Curling and slowing down.
Full 12 at least.
I think the sweepers got a little bit caught on
Nice
that.
shot.
Good shot. 15-4.
Well swept though, line 2. Double run back attempt now from Team Italy.
Do you like this, Mike, or would you consider going in at this point, even without Hammer?
The Italians, the second and the third, are particularly good at this shot, the run back, so I know yeah, certainly there are options. I tend to solve my problem with drawing, so I would probably play the freeze, but that works, doesn't it?
Yes, works very well.
Excellent shot. You've been doing that all week.
Didn't roll that top one. Yeah.
Medium. Okay.
Weight's good.
Clean. 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 Whoa. Clean. Yep. Yep. Yep.
Starting to curl now.
Yep.
Nice shot.
Yep.
That's
Good.
good.
Very good.
Sweep there from Darren Moulding. Good call.
You see it's mostly a good chunk of it behind the guard. Italy just checking to see if they can see any of it. They will walk up and play the run instead.
For those of you with a quick trigger finger, watch the speed this comes at you. If you're got a stopwatch handy, this will be generally less than 5 seconds from hog to hog from Mozaner.
Wow, and accurate as well.
They're a very dangerous duo, the second and third here on Team Italy. Hard to hide against.
Yeah. I think I like medium with the intern.
Okay.
Is that what you see?
Sure.
Really enjoy listening to
Hair
Darren.
more.
Whatever you want, Skipper. Just give him, put the broom down.
Such a positive influence on this team. 38-year-old Darren Moulding.
Just medium, just medium.
Whoa.
Joined this team a few years ago. The rest of them have played together for quite some time. Trying to make it curl and stick around. And it does, but it also jams on the back. And now the yellow is second shot.
It's a pretty significant error there from Team Canada. Team Italy with a chance to lie 2 now. Mozaner with a quieter hit this time.
Trying to hit it on the nose. Two really nice shots there by Amos.
The freeze, sure.
I think the weight is firm.
Okay.
2/3.
And try to roll all the way over to that other yellow stone on the right there, Jill. Try to make up for that little error.
Curl. Whoa.
Close. That'll make up for the jam.
Great shot.
That's great.
Very good.
Very good.
Jam potential.
Jammable.
Shot. Very good. Attaboy. Nice shot.
Like both throws, you were right.
After the rock stop, you heard the Canadian front end saying it's jammable, so that yellow stone got moved out of the rings, but
No, you didn't.
might
Once I
be an
got over the line,
opportunity.
it curled plenty. Just it took 1/3 of the sheet to get there. This is good.
That yellow stone to catch the red one. If you make the double, you're probably going to miss it, but
Play.
over curls, that red stone could remain in play.
No, esatto. Secondo me col dado non chiede.
It's quite thin, less than half a stone.
I like that weight call firm. You couldn't roll over.
No.
I think I saw a yawn under there, under the mask of Coach Donnie B. It'll be a long week. Sitting on the bench as we take a look at Joel Retornaz, 37-year-old Italian skip.
Ben vista ragione. Bel tiro.
And stays at the back, so excellent result for Joel.
Super, bel tiro.
Super result.
All 3 rocks disappear, and the shooter just hangs on. It's important. Botcher could have gone around that corner guard otherwise.
Yeah.
Important to stay. And conversely, important for Brendan Botcher to stay here to not allow Retornaz a free attempt at the come around.
29-year-old Brendan Botcher.
Medium, yeah.
Curl.
Clean.
Curl.
Definitely over cent.
Curl.
Just over cent.
Curl.
Clean.
Curl. Curl. Curl.
Okay, good. Good
Nice
job.
shot. Good. Good. It's a little heavy.
Nice shot.
Sì,
Un po' di roba.
va bene.
Ok. Sì, un po' più difficile.
Joel trying to
provare.
gauge whether he can actually roll behind the guard and still be in the rings. Still important just to stay.
Yep. Good start.
Yeah. Kark just slide a little.
Ma lui tanto giocato là, sì, ci facciamo rollare un po'.
No, lì in lui.
10? Sì, lì ha giocato.
Final stone here in the first end. Final Italian stone here in the first end.
10, siamo in mezzo. Siamo in mezzo 10. Yep.
No, 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 no.
Clean. Clean. In mezzo 10.
Serve, non serve.
Okay.
Ok.
Right on the nose.
Same turn.
Yeah.
Good start from both teams here in number one.
Vado al bagno un attimo.
Couple nice run backs from Team Italy. Nice double from Darren Molding. Now a blank attempt. Shouldn't concede it to him quite yet.
Last stone here in the first end.
Oh.
It's Canada-Italy matchup.
Clean. Clean.
Clean.
Good.
Good.
And that will be a blank, so Canada will retain the last stone advantage
Nice
going into the
Good.
second end.
Nice throw.
Good. Good, good.
Welcome back to the BKT Tires and OK Tire World Men's Curling Championship. No score in the first end. Canada will hang on to the last stone advantage here against Italy, starting the second end. And we see the guard again from the Italians. No surprise, really.
No, they are not afraid. They are willing to mix it up with any teams. You know, they had a 4-3 win against Switzerland earlier this week, and you'd think it was a very boring game, all singles, but there had to have been 10, 12 rocks in the forfeit in just about all of the ends of it. So they're happy to have rocks in play, and we've already seen the run back ability from their second and third. So it's a nice weapon that Joel has to work with his teammates. Better weight there from Kark Martin. Kept that in front of the T-line.
Yeah, in the first end, Kark put his first one through, and his second one was the back of the house, so good adjustment. He still didn't look happy about it because it didn't curl enough. Athletes are hardest on themselves, likely. Trying to get this by. It'll just rub. And slide through the rings.
And probably just a hair light again, similar to the first end, in fact.
So an early chance to set up a deuce here for Team Canada.
I like getting the BT. Don't want to BT. Yep, yep.
Top four depth. Okay, we're close. The line's good.
Close. A little heavy, a little heavy.
Back 4.
The ballpark. It's going to come down here a little bit. Nice shot. It's very good. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good.
Good.
Nice.
Much better pair of stones from Mr. Martin.
Okay.
So a bit of work to do again for the Italians in order to avoid giving up the opportunity for 2 points.
11. 11.
Sebastiano Armand was the one who ticked the guard in the first end. He's trying to make the roll here. Almost.
Park's way big is ideal.
I think so, yeah.
Now there's a great chance to try to roll way to the right-hand side as we're looking at it
Do you
and
like
get those rocks
bumper?
10 feet apart.
Yeah. Pretty straight here, though.
Talking to Brendan earlier in the week.
Clean.
Just close.
This situation here in the Calgary bubble, this is the third event for him as an individual to play, and he has said that the ice surface has been quite different every time, and with this event particularly, the's also different
As
rocks.
far as it goes.
There's a bit of an adjustment for the team earlier in the week.
Spaccate proprio. Non potete andare in mezzo.
Well, there's certainly an advantage to understanding the challenges of living in a hotel room for an extended period of time, but no advantage when it comes to knowing what the stones are doing, and that in turn changes the conditions. I thought the conditions here were very good though all week. They're
Yes, I
very
agree.
consistent.
Yes,
They're not bad, just different. from
just
what,
different,
they've
exactly.
been.
Yes, thank you for clarifying that. We don't want Greg Owasco, head ice technician, coming up here.
No, it's been well. He's not allowed. That's a one. That's a good news for us.
Yeah, he's in a different zone.
Right, right. But you know, I think it's.
9-5, 9-0-5.
If there's any concern that the Canadians would know the ice or know the stones in advance, they did not. It's a brand new set of stones as we meet Claudio Pescia, longtime coach of Team Switzerland, actually, and that's his second season with Team Retornas.
Clean.
It's good.
Clean. Yep. Clean. Clean. Yep.
This Canadian team will be staying in the bubble for another 2 weeks yet. Not sure how much of an advantage that is to know how it works when I think it'll be probably about 6 weeks in the end that they will have been.
Maybe longer. Yeah, there's 2 Grand Slam events coming up, and a number of the women's teams who are going to be participating in the Women's World Championship will also be here. But again, new stones as we see Donnie B, as we affectionately call him, the Canadian coach, Don Bartlett.
Oh,
Long-time lead of Kevin Martin and one of the all-time greats
Now if we know that they can't know.
on and off the ice.
They're probably trying to double.
If we know that there's starting to be a bit of an angle.
Okay.
Straw.
Sure.
What's the angle they're referring to, Mike?
Yeah, as the
slide
rock goes
good.
a little bit
Yeah.
higher into the ring, as you can see, there
and I had
might
right
be a
on the center.
possibility of a double
6 to 1,
takeout
half dozen to
available.
the other.
Still, the rocks are 10 feet apart. I mean, it's not a double that I would try, but Mosaner can throw it hard enough to make the double. So play the draw, and of course the risk here, if you don't get shot stone, you could end up leaving
Line's
Italy
good.
Weight's
with a
good.
chance to lie 2.
T.
Line's good.
T.
T line.
Probably wait.
We're probably there by itself.
Yeah.
This is
Just
not
for
light.
line.
Oh, no,
Oh,
no.
no, line's great.
It's gotta die. It's gotta die.
If
Gotta
anything,
die.
you're gonna hook it a little.
Yeah.
It's gotta die.
It's gotta sit. Sit.
Will it go far enough to the second shot? It's too
That was
far, and
13-6.
that was the risk of playing that draw. Now Italy can have 2 rocks 10 feet apart, and Boccia really will be forced to score one here in the second end.
Piena.
13-6.
Heard that 13-6. That was the time it took to go from hog line to hog line. We've been seeing the ice between 14.5 to 15 for T-line so far, so just overthrown.
Whoa, whoa. Hard. 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 Clean, clean.
So
Good sweeping by Armand there
Make the
to
roll.
keep that on the nose.
Firm.
So the situation now reversed with the Italian zones are
Firm.
10 feet apart and lying too.
Weight's good.
Whoa, whoa.
Darren will want to hit
Whoa,
this,
curl.
try to roll over
Curl.
as far as they can and
Roll it.
stay shot.
Hard, 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 hard.
Okay.
Not bad.
Close.
Not bad.
Real close.
Interno? Sì, sì, ok.
11?
Sì, 11.
Does leave an opening here or a little opportunity
Un
for
bel roll e tanta roba.
Italy to get the roll under.
Qui sta da voltazio proprio.
Danger here for Retorna if he rolls too far towards his own Yellowstone.
11.
He could set up a double for Boccia.
Roll.
So
Okay.
probably the tolerance is to maybe hit it a little too thick. He could even roll to the outside again if they wanted and not leave a double. He's electing to try to roll buried though.
Dieci e mezzo.
10 e mezzo, sì, quasi
Well, as
10.
a two-time Olympian, speaks 5 languages:
10 e mezzo. Whoa.
Italian, English, French, German, and Chinese.
Rama, Rama, Rama.
Whoa, whoa. Bel tiro.
Okay.
Just rolls an
No, no, bel tiro.
inch or so.
Away. We just roll away.
It's pretty good. He can't did not leave Boccia the ability to roll behind the guard himself.
That's where we're at now.
Well, you never know. Might get a double off his shooter at the end. Just tack. Hack.
You heard Brandon say we're kind of in the situation where we have to take one here. So they're assuming if they roll open,
Yeah.
Yeah, should be a nice spot.
they'll
for
end
you.
up having to face 2 stones.
Speed's nice.
Okay.
Whoa. Clean.
Solid hack.
Clean. Clean. Yeah. Whoa, whoa.
Just
Clean.
hack.
Hack. Clean.
Solid hack.
Clean.
Clean. Yeah. Yeah. Whoa, whoa. No roll. No roll. Set.
Set.
Good shot. Okay.
Very nice. Not shot stone.
Yeah.
So if Italy wants to take a bit of a chance, they can maybe try to go around the guard here.
And they are.
Absolutely cannot afford to go behind the T line.
Sorry, bud. I don't know.
Watch where the roll goes
just-
here.
It's just not as much finish.
Just going to roll too far to remain shot stone.
Could have carved it. I didn't think we needed to.
So
Quattro.
very similar to what Canada elected to do in this end, where they elected to play the draw instead of hitting something, easy.
Just got to adjust.
Return is trying to put some pressure on, trying to go around this middle and into the forfeit area. If this happens to slip behind the T line to the back 8 foot, you will see Boccia try a double for 3. So this is not without risk.
Last stone for
Okay.
Retorna here in the second
Linea
end.
buona, 8.
No, 6, 7.
Linea buona.
perfetta.
Linea buona.
6.
Linea buona, abbiamo un po' di spazio.
8 quasi,
Avere spazio adesso, Però sta girando. Sta girando, ce n'è ancora un po' larghi, Andrà finita.
Starting to come down now.
Linea buona,
Looks
non
close.
serve. Un po' di finish.
Beautiful shot.
Really, really nice shot.
Super.
Right to the top 4.
Yeah.
And this will force Team Canada to draw the button.
3-9-5. Bel tiro.
for a single.
Great touch from Mr. Retornaz.
Pretty much my path.
And good eye by the sweepers.
Yeah, what a great shot, Mike. You mentioned it
Oh, yeah, exactly.
could have been a risky situation there.
Yeah, same as
Same speed.
yeah.
So a bit of pressure here for Team Canada here in the the second end. We watch the last stone.
Line's a bit wide.
Brendan Botcher here.
You can. Wolf, you can. Wolf,
Okay,
you can.
play the weight.
Line's good now. Line's
Max
good.
line.
Pull.
Really got to curl. Really got to curl.
Line's fine if you're on the tee
Yeah,
line.
it's got to be right on the tee. You got to curl. Curl. Hard. 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 Hard.
And will it get right to the edge of the button? Oh, I don't know that it made it.
I don't know.
Very
Looks
close.
close.
Looks yellow though. If you look at the outside, you can see a bit of red paint.
It's really close.
What's his name?
I'm traditionally wrong on these, Jill, just so you know.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we
okay.
have to. Yeah.
Then I'll say red.
There you go. You know, I've been doing this job for about 20 years. I think I've got one or two right over
My
the
draw
years,
did
but
that too.
not many.
Right where yours.
Depends on the angle of the camera up there in the rafters.
We'll go with that. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
That's-
if Canada, gets that an inch deeper,
really
it's
close, eh?
perfect.
What do you think? If you had to bet on it, I'll give you this. Yellow? Yeah. I'll take red.
Here it does. 2 steps that way.
Take a look as the official goes around.
Just under the 4. Yellowish.
That was very close.
1 millimeter.
Yep, you heard him say it, and that'll be a score, a steal. 1 for Italy here in the second end, and a 1-0 lead.
Mine ended up there, and that is just like it. You were heavy slide, and but a pretty good release. You did more release than you went.
Welcome back to Winsport Arena for the BKT Tires and OK Tire World Men's Curling Championship of 2021. We're here showing you Team Canada versus Team Italy. Italy just stealing a single point in the second end to take a 1-0 lead. And so our third end here is underway. Ended up being a measurement last end. It was very, very close.
I sent out a press release that I was correct the first time in about 10 years. So.
Get it out on that social media, Mike.
That's right. That's right. My people want to know. That's a big point. You know, it's and from a momentum perspective, you know, Team Botcher kind of hoping to come out of here strong, and just a couple little misses early, and Italy has looked sharp as well. with the lead, they're electing to bring a couple of rocks into the rings here and force Botcher to take some initiative if they want to score a couple of points.
Bel tiro.
That was tricky. Very nice.
Bravo. Ma questo per solo correre.
A good look at the beautiful Winsport Arena here for the fourth event being held in this bubble situation at Canada Olympic Park in Calgary, Canada.
I know a number of players have been here before. They've had Continental Cups here and a couple of Grand Slam events as well. So
it's a beautiful, wonderful facility.
a familiar venue to many.
T.
Line's good.
Top 4.
Hard line.
What? Weight's good.
Hard line. Hard line.
Hard breath.
Trying to get it by this top one at the
Good now.
front of the house.
Gotta get it there.
Now switching to try to make it finish.
Very good.
Beauty.
Real good.
Shot.
Okay,
Nice shot.
game on.
Yeah.
Go with the center guard.
Are you
Love it.
surprised a little bit with this, Mike?
A little bit, yeah, but I don't know what else you play. You could tap your own yellow, I suppose, but I like that he's maintaining his aggressive stance. Team Canada still has a bit of work to do to get to deal with that shot stone.
Tre vicino.
No, sta rallentando. 2 più 3. Solo 2 più. 2 più 3. Hard. Tira che buona Razor. Hard. Bomba Razor.
Stai lì.
Che era ma?
Guarda, ma.
Ah, questa invece.
A little tighter maybe than they wanted, Mike?
Maybe over curled hair as well, but see what Botcher likes here. Certainly tempting to play the yellow double up top.
Do you hate?
Okay.
Lose one over here.
Okay.
Team sounds a little surprised with
Where? T?
the call around the corner.
I don't like the indecision from
I don't hate
Botcher.
nosing this guard.
You know,
I like that.
Luke Coley and I, who did the Korean game with Team Canada yesterday, noticed that as well. A little more indecision than maybe normal. And that doesn't always go well to the confidence.
Sometimes you're better just to go with your first instinct, and it instills confidence in the person in the hack as well. That's, you know, the coach in me is saying, if you're indecisive, it puts doubt in the thrower's mind as well.
So he did switch the call,
Nice shot.
played the run back. Didn't curl quite enough, so it exposes the ones in the forefoot.
I like it.
And Italy will throw another guard.
Good news is for Team Canada, that red guard can be run in. Teams now are so good at the run backs that they can potentially get rid of that yellow stone in the forefoot and save both reds if the guard is, if they elect to try the run back. Need to make this curl a bit. Close the port.
Bel tiro, Rama.
Very well done. You could also go yellow, red, double and have that shooter spin in if they elected to.
I'm seeing it with like medium.
Okay.
He's going to play the red directly here.
If it's curling a little bit and we come up to nose, that's not a bad shot.
Yeah, that's good too. Hair high, let's go.
You got it.
There's that run back we spoke about.
Quieter wait for a run back than they sometimes play.
Yeah!
Just an effort to keep that rock around, Mike.
Hard, Derek.
That was very difficult to do. Chip their own red out of play. The way those angles were lined up, almost impossible in fact.
You hit it hair high. We needed 3/4.
Another look at this. This curls a little more or a little less, it's fine. Exactly where they hit it, and it was a disaster.
So an opportunity here for Italy to throw another one in there. Sit 2. 3, pardon me.
3, yeah.
2 buried.
Freeze. Linea perfetta. Giù a 6. Hard. Hard. Freeze it. Freeze it. Yep.
Really nice shot.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
And again, running the red one in, good in theory, but it's not the one that's guarding the stones and the button. So this needs to make contact with something in the forefoot, or Italy takes even greater control of this end.
Big weight here from Darren Moulding. Trying to make it curl.
Great shot.
That is some fantastic sweeping, instinctive sweeping from Kark Martin, and not a word was said.
Nice shot there.
And Kark saw how far that was off the line and jumped on it.
La guardia bella vicina.
He's still not out of the woods yet.
Yeah, because you can see some of this red one.
12 buona Mazda. 12 quasi forte, 11 e mezzo 11
Ora sospetta.
This is way up there.
Clean.
aspetta,
Clean.
linea,
Whoa.
Oh, there it goes.
Do. Hard.
Bel tiro, Ramos. Nice.
Again? We just got to score.
Yeah.
Run it again.
across the face.
Yeah. Out, turn low.
Okay.
Unless you can nose that, but it's tough.
Playing the run.
All right, you got it.
Yeah, you heard them say, let's make sure we score here, and they're recognizing when they're in trouble. Playing the out turn on that yellow guard, trying to do some damage in the rings as well.
Whoa.
Gotta peel it away.
Yeah.
Hard.
Wide's not
Roll
good.
it away.
We don't have that one. Okay.
That was not the intended call. They're trying to hit that on the other side.
Shoot.
Team Canada just not precise this end. And Italy making some really nice shots.
Okay.
Too much set.
Yeah, good slide. Good slide.
una roba qua su quel.
Sì. Sì, anche lasciare la meta aperta quella.
Sì, da chiudere un filo al centro.
Esatto.
Qua infatti arrivare sul T.
Esatto. Spot simile.
Sì, piace l'out.
Tanto per farlo l'out noi facciamo tutto come prima.
Trying to figure out what turn to throw.
Sì, esatto, però resta secondo se
I think they're electing just to replace the guard where it was. Need to keep it out near the T in the BKT tire logo on the left as we're looking at it. Easy for me to say.
May as well have a practice go at it.
Tre vicina o 2 più 3?
Durante la linea.
Ok, sì, 4-10, 4-15. Sì, split così, crediamo. Buona 2 più 3.
3, vicina.
È buona.
Già lì 3. 3 vicina.
Un po' di linea.
Dai male, 3.
Due colpi. No, linea.
Siamo già vicini.
3
Due
vicini.
colpi di linea. Ok, un po' di overcurl, sicuro.
Try and hold
No,
it out
buona
there.
tre.
It's over curling a little.
Deve fermarsi.
Wanted it to, 6 or 8 inches more to the left.
Ok.
That'll leave Botcher a double on the yellows.
Ok, Joy. Perfetto.
È
Yeah, I
vicina.
thought it looked, I almost questioned where exactly they wanted to place the guard.
I think
I thought
that's
it
the shot.
looked like tight ice.
I mean, really,
Nose is okay, but
The
roll
problem
for
if
shot and just
Team
no
Canada
stuff
does
it
not
there?
roll
Is
Barry.
that
You
anything?
heard Darren say
Think
nose
of
is
for a
good.
run back?
it's just hard
But
to
if-
do. There's not a lot of air there.
Yeah. Okay,
There's
let's
one
throw
for
Keel,
Holland.
make sure we get these two.
Exactly, and we'll get a piece under.
Okay, I'm with you.
If they hit it right on the nose,
Even dead nose.
there'll be a little hit and roll available for Italy,
Heel.
and there's no draw
Try and get
for
a
Brendan Botcher right now. So they're this is important to roll a little bit underneath the guard so they have a shot on their last.
You got it. Right on the beat. Hair low.
Whoa.
Clean.
Straight. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Straight. Whoa.
Clean. Roll
Must be
it.
close.
Nice shot.
Really nice shot.
That's an excellent result.
Really.
Much needed.
Very good.
So we'll see if Roturnas can answer the call here. Needs to make a run back, but heck of a shot here from Botcher.
Yeah, it throws enough weight that makes the double, and that momentum just spins off. Just hit it a hair on the low side, but with all that speed, it rolls behind the guard.
Thanks.
Looks like maximum ice for this run back for Joel. I'll be throwing a little quieter.
10. Oh, vicino, vicino. Whoa, whoa. No, no. Rama, Rama.
It's a little wide right now.
Yeah, it's too much ice. It's a big miss. It was just putting the broom in the wrong spot. And Team Canada's going to get
That's probably the
a
easiest.
freebie here.
Take like edge 4, inside edge 4.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking there.
I like that. Yeah.
Non era forte questa, eh? No. Giocata un po' fuori.
Okay, easy. Fa una bella mano. Bit of a weird track we're going to take here, but
Speed will be fine though. We've thrown a few.
okay.
So choosing to go
Kirk,
across
speed will be
the,
good, I think.
more
Yeah,
across
it's
the
fast.
middle
Throwing a few,
to
yeah, so.
It should,
almost
it should
throw
be the
around
track,
the corner
like,
guard.
to nose ours with two lines.
It's a little tricky to
Same way
maneuver
as
coming to the
throwing.
middle. Last stone here in the third end for Team Canada, and a
Back 8, back. Whoa, whoa,
draw
whoa,
for 2
back
points
8.
here.
Okay.
Curve.
Off.
Curl.
Off.
Curl. Oh, straight.
Straight.
Straight. Oh, we're
Trying to get it by.
How
It's a
heavy
little
is
heavy.
this? Wow.
It was just
That is
We should've just carved.
just an unbelievable miss from Botcher. Thinking he had a backing and just fired it too hard.
And then just a miscall and miscommunication on the sweeping. They could have made it curl to hit off the red one. They could have held it straight to hit off the yellow one, and instead through the hole. And
sorry, guys. We could have got something there. Just
Canada only gets
Carved.
one. Tie game after 3 ends. Welcome back to the BKT Tires and OK Tire World Men's Curling Championship here from the Win Sport Arena in Calgary, Canada. Watching our feature matchup between Canada and Italy. Canada just a missed opportunity in the last end for 2 points, and they'll only get the single for a tie game here playing the fourth end. And Italy will have the last stone advantage.
Well, it's Masters Week, and I would say that was the equivalent of missing a 2-foot putt uphill. That was a pretty easy shot for Botcher, out of nowhere, came out of nowhere. And you heard them discussing it a little bit. They could have, if they said if they'd carved it a bit more, or held it straight a bit more, they would have made it. But the reason they didn't is it was pretty quiet from not a lot of communication going on as that rock was traveling down the sheet. So, bit of work to do here for Team Canada as Team Italy is wrestled away the hammer here. Tie game with now. very nice start.
Kark Martin having a very good tournament so far.
And those are the numbers you need here at a World Championship from your front end. Anything that starts with a 9 is good. 90s is excellent to play. Struggling a little so far in this one. But there's a couple of good ones. And Team Italy elects to use the split the ring technique here to try to figure out a way to score a couple of points.
Do you like this, Mike, or would you go around the middle?
I don't think I'd go around there. That zone at the top 8 foot's in such a perfect spot. And Mattia did a great job on his first one, and it's going to require a bit of work for Team Canada to deal with that stone. So why not add a little pressure by throwing another one in the rings? I don't think you're going to see Botcher just step up and hit this yellow stone, though. I think he'll continue to play up the middle.
Yeah, trying to cut down the scoring area for the Italian team, even if they're behind the tee line a little bit.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. That's right on the beat. Let's go.
Hair solid. Curl.
Good numbers there for Brad as well, but
You can get it there. Go.
having watched a fair amount of this team this week, there's been some misses at his spots that are not typical of him.
Good throw there. Rolled over into the open, however, and the one he sent back rolled over to the right as we're looking at it, and protecting that Yellowstone in the 12 foot. So yes, nice run back, but facing a couple here potentially in a moment. So Armand throws his here and number 4.
Pretty good numbers for Armand as well. Trying to make this curl.
Okay, Rama.
Ok, va bene. 10-90.
Medium.
Is there a double or just roll over?
Just roll.
You're trying to hit a thin half.
Okay.
Hit and roll over. Try to negate that stone on the right hand side as we're looking at it.
Really trying to make this curl so that they can get that roll.
Almost.
Good shot.
Just a little wide, eh? Sorry.
Wide, probably max. That's
Max.
Nice shot. Yeah.
So Joel just taking a look to see if they hit this on the nose at the top of the house, will they be second shot?
Looks like they will be. Just got to roll half an inch one way or the other, I would say.
Catch and nose.
Catch a nose.
Velocità di prima,
No, perché
11.
tanto lì non è facile da tirare. E
Anche-
nella stand-up.
sì, 11 va bene.
Ma io nella stand-up, so che tira lì.
Sì.
Pretty low stress so far for
11.
Qui.
Team Italy.
Sì.
From 4 ends, from 3.5 ends.
Oh, do.
Roll esterno. Roll esterno.
Ok, ragione, ok.
And conversely,
Ok, bel tiro, Rama.
Team Botcher
10-80.
Double.
has had
Thin
a
half
couple of
again,
tough
yeah.
ones.
Thin half, okay?
This is the shot that Darren was so good at during the Brier. Seemed every time they looked at some trouble, he made a cross-ring double. He's already made one in this game in the first end as well.
He's very, very good at these.
Just feel.
Trying to make this curl already. They want to at least roll it over.
Wow. Okay.
They sound surprised that it ran that straight.
Brendan. That felt pretty good.
It was. There's just nothing there.
Nothing there. The amount of curl is what they mean. You and I were talking before the game. That intern side coming home and out turn going away. I've covered it 2 or 3 times, and that side is very, very straight. Mosanna here with quieter weight, trying to get the rock to move.
Oh, clean.
Stai lì, Rama.
Vicino, Rama. Easy. Hip.
Oh, roll.
Roll.
Okay.
What a shot. Team Canada in some difficulty now. Italy line 2 buried with the hammer.
I think we got it. Or we bury it on the button and hope they can't hack it up.
Are we drawing or are we hitting?
Yeah, decision. I was just going to say decision time here for Canada.
I like this.
Okay. Let's make it good. Bury it.
Is it easier on the out?
T-line? I like the end.
You might get a little more curl with the out.
I can get it there. Let's play this.
Okay.
I like this.
So this is the straighter spot we were just talking about, Mike, but sometimes players will manipulate their release a little bit depending on the condition of the ice. So Darren feels he can get it there.
Or they have one turn that curls more than the other. Darren wouldn't be the first curler to have an intern that moves.
Back team, back 4.
No.
Line's good.
Whoa.
I resemble that remark.
We're back 4.
And me.
Okay.
Do we need to finish
It's
or
back
no?
8. No.
Unfortunately,
it's
it's
not
a little heavy here.
Do we need to finish?
Well by the guard.
It'll get to where it's
We
gotta
gotta
get
be.
to.
Sit.
Maybe second shot. That's not
Is
a
it a
bad
shot?
Not bad.
We're
Second
shot.
shot.
That's not okay.
Oh,
I think we're shot, but
apparently we're shot. Primi, eh?
No, just that. Secondo
I
te.
feel like that rock's
get there?
sliding. What'd you get?
13-8.
Oh, 13-8, okay. I don't know. We had perfect line.
Based on the call, I would say Returnas thinks their shot. Yellow is shot. So need this top forefoot. And the nice thing for Team Italy is they don't need to bury this like Team Canada did. They can just bury a half a stone here and that would be good enough. The key is keeping it in front of the T line.
Oh, se puoi, linea buona. 5, 6.
5, ragazzi.
Cambia.
I think this will be in front of the T-line. This does not look heavy as the Italian sweepers are trying to drag this right into the forefoot.
Really well done.
Spazzala belli, super.
It's probably half buried, but as I said, Brandon Botcher cannot hit and roll underneath. That's the reason it's.
I think that's
They don't need to
probably
get it
the
buried.
shot.
Yeah.
Great shot.
Just with
So that risk that we saw Team Canada take is looking a little scary if you're a Team Canada fan. Let's good look at it.
can
Wonderful
fit
weight
two.
by Mosanna.
This should be really straightforward.
Yeah. Okay. Won't overthrow this one then.
Give you something you can sweep if anything.
That weight I threw in the second end was probably good hack, hey?
yeah.
Yeah.
When we rolled
Yeah.
a little too far.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Weight's good. Yeah.
Whoa.
Good hack.
Solid hack.
Just hack.
Whoa. Clean.
Whoa.
No.
Whoa.
Clean.
Clean. Whoa.
Whoa. Curl. Hard.
Trying to get any finish they can here to make sure they stick around.
Got to get that yellow out.
Good.
Nice shot.
Oh boy, that's another close
Good.
one.
Yes, it is.
Two shots on. I think that one definitely is second.
1, 2.
Or shot
They didn't
zone, excuse
overthrow
me.
it either.
No,
Wow.
that was perfect.
Three inches with backline. Whew, straight.
Watch, you're talking about the amount of curl.
Qua abbiamo sottotitoli
I think if
dentro.
Italy's shot zone, they need to, or they're not shot zone, they should be hitting that red one. They could even hit it and roll to the back and maybe lie 4, put pop pressure on Botcher, but they're playing the draw.
Tenerci lì una mano.
Replacing it exactly where it was is pretty darn good.
Non va dentro.
And,
Passava dentro.
Ma non so chi, non si sa chi è primo, secondo, terzo, sono tutte lì.
Sì,
Metti
appunto.
che
Così però
how about they nose it and lie too?
come il tuo qua non è
What
che
does
ha tanto
Boscia
lui,
do
eh.
sì,
then?
no, però se resta.
What do you like, Joe?
Yeah, I don't know that I like the draw either, especially and
Ok, no, era per
they
contare
may
eventualmente
feel like
quell'altro in
they
tiro
know who
così
shot,
insomma,
but
l'annulliamo.
I'm thinking that the red one that Brendan's shooter just rolled could be shot. So I think that I like hitting that one.
Siamo consapevoli che fai massimo 2, se sbagli
4-0-5
Laying 2 is if they believe that
fa fatica.
their yellow one is second shot.
Sì, non è male, ragazzi.
il ghiaccio va bene.
4-0-5. Ok, sei lì,
First stone here in the fourth end for Italian skip Joel Returnas.
5.
Ok, è buono.
5.
Molto buono.
Same thing applies here for Returner. So just keep it in front of the tee line and needs to vary a piece of it.
14,50.
This one looks a little heavier.
Non sotto tanto,
Niente, Joe, profondi ormai.
It's a big error. Center heads up, getting it deep enough where there's enough room for 2 stones. But what a mistake, letting Team Canada off the hook here potentially.
It's got to be close.
Yeah, I do. You got it, bud. Let's go.
Okay. Can you get the time on that one by chance?
14. Draw the button.
It's good speed here. Similar to your draw.
Just looking for a foot behind the tee line for weight.
The last draw we saw Brendan throw was right through the rings.
Line's good. A little bit.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Okay.
Line's good.
Okay, a hair
Yep.
light.
Yep.
Whoa, 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 room.
Line's good.
No, don't.
Gotta go.
Think so?
Wait only. Yeah.
Close,
Wait only. Line's great. Line's great. Just freeze.
Got a curl.
Sometimes these straighter spots will sometimes slide a little better, and I also think they're getting caught on that here.
Okay.
Now it's quite crucial as to who is third shot.
Shoot. Sorry.
Nice throw.
Chance for Returnas now to get to the nose and tap it through, and this might be for 3, Joe. Certainly for 2.
You have another measurement maybe already?
He's just spinning it and then.
And I'm not going to even try because I'm
only a deuce.
got 1 in a row.
Yeah.
So.
You got to keep your record?
It's only a deuce. You heard Darren say it would only be for 2, so that they believe the red stone on the right is second shot.
Big shot here for Returnas as you see him throw the last stone here in the fourth end. Soft weight tap.
Whoa.
Yes.
Yep.
Trying for a big 2 points here.
Solo 9. Velocità.
Yes.
Solo 9.
This is a tighter line than we've seen, I think.
As long as he gets by the top, it should be good for 2.
Tu la rossa. Sì, per il fondo. Via. Okay.
We'll never find out who was shot around those 12-foot ones, Mike, but that is a big score of 2 points for Italy to take a 3-1 lead here after 4 ends.
Era la scelta giusta andare dentro con una.
Sì. No, era.
Però poi lui ha il...
Welcome back here to session 14 of the BKT Tires and OK Tire World Men's Curling Championship. Our feature matchup here between Canada and Italy. Italy just taking a 2-point lead with a nice shot by Retornaz. And now Canada will have the last stone advantage here in the fifth end.
It's really been all Italy so far, hasn't it? There's Team Canada definitely not sharp, and Retornaz playing a really smart game so far. Impressive. And a bit of an uphill climb now for the Canadian champions. Start with corner guard from Kark Martin. I was going to say, we talked a little bit about the lineage. Kevin Martin winning the Brier, of course. Joined a small club of fathers and sons who have won a Canadian championship.
I can think of one other, Barry and Ryan Fry.
Yes, B.G. Neufeld.
Oh yes, and Chris Neufeld.
And the original, that's a tough one for you. But Ian Tetley and his father Bill.
Oh,
Bill,
yes.
Bill won the Brier back in 1975. So it's a short list of father and son Canadian champions that Kark was able to join. Very exclusive club.
So that yellow one just a little bit maybe open on that out-turn side, and Kark will try to play a freeze there.
Line's good, don't kill it.
For Italy, playing that guard, kind of guarding the wrong side of it, Mike, leaving that corner guard side open.
Close.
Line's
And
good
the good
now.
news for Team Italy, it's a very tight guard, and
Line's good.
Weight's nice.
seeing Team Canada play the freeze here, but I agree with you. You'd rather leave the other side
Nice shot.
open
Fine, it's good.
if you
Very
could
good, Carl.
choose.
Nice.
Just
Real good. Yeah.
15.
Very nice shot
It's
by
just-
Kark.
Yeah. Where was he? Edge.
15, pretty fast ice there, Mike.
14,
Nice,
15.
nice surface.
Yeah, I think one thing you look for as an athlete at this level is to have the ice maintain its speed throughout the entire game, and I've seen very little evidence of very bad slide path reactions, and we're getting 14.8 second draws even in the 10th end, which is I'm sure wonderful. As a long-time front ender, I'm sure you would love that.
Yes.
That type of ice. You don't have to guess as the rock's going down the sheet.
Yeah, sometimes as the game goes on, the middle paths, because so much sliding is going on down there, will get slow and becomes very difficult for the sweepers to judge and manage to any sort of precision.
We just haven't seen that here. It's been great. Full kudos to our ice crew here, led by Greg Wasco.
Also, having been in the bubble since the beginning for the most part.
I was chatting with him the other day. He's counting down the minutes to going home after this championship's over.
Get it in there, get it in there, get it in there.
There's
It's a good shot.
Yeah, trying to get a little to the inside there.
a good start to the end for Team Canada. Got some angles set up, and that red at the top of the forefoot isn't going anywhere for a while.
O torniamo dentro o giochiamo a guardia alta.
Dentro dove però?
Dentro c'è spazio, sì, dentro.
A frisa la sua non è male.
Questo anche è pericoloso.
Sì, mi piace dentro.
Sì.
Che se per
Qua,
caso il butta
corner
giù flash.
free.
Aspetta che io sbaglio, non so chi non vedo niente.
Stesso tiro di prima praticamente.
3, 4.
Sì, stiamo un po' esterni
Non
qua.
vogliamo giocarlo noi, tacca dentro per la guardia.
Rudimentary Italian, a 3 or 4. That's top 12-foot weight is the call. So you saw Retornaz concerned with that left red guard maybe a run in later from Team Canada, but not yet.
3-4.
Certainly not concerned yet.
3-4. Linea buona. Aspetta un po'. 3-4. Velocità è buona.
Solo 3-4.
Solo 3-4. Ok, linea buona.
3-4.
Linea perfetta.
Solo 3. Solo 3.
Continua, continua. Più che puoi. Vai, vayamos. La bomba che c'è.
Go, go, guys.
Anche buona. Go, go, go. Keep going. Ok, bel tiro.
Scusa, pensavo bisognasse farlo. Fino a stare avanti a spostare.
Two yellows for now.
Good sweeping there by the Italians again, managing that stone to a good position.
Pretty good, yeah.
Problem is they can blast and get both reds if we open up the middle.
You're hitting around the nose. Yeah.
Try and roll a rock or two.
Angles are kind of good for
Yeah,
both
Cut,
teams.
cut the yellow out.
They can blast
You know,
both reds pretty easily.
everyone's wondering if it's better for them or the opposition.
Yeah, just
right
a hair
now.
inside. You're not.
You don't
showing
have to
them
throw
all
it
the
hard.
red.
You can throw
Yeah, but then we have
firm.
corners, Brad.
Firm? Okay.
Firm.
Yeah.
Just a little low with your out turn.
I like it.
So because Italy
Nose
didn't
isn't
quite
bad.
get to that red one, there's a bit of space here for Brad to play this nose double.
Yep. Hard.
Hard. Come on, go,
Whoa,
go, go,
whoa,
go, go.
whoa. Up.
So Brendan could see that it was over curling, Mike, and decided to let it curl so that they didn't move anything around here in the rings.
Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, up two, if I'm Returnas, I'm hitting that yellow right now. He'll leave the red stone shot likely, but that's okay. But he's continuing to guard. All in. Here we go.
Guard for your life.
Well, it's still going to require a decent shot from Team Canada, and it's hard to get rid of all the yellows at this moment.
Easy, easy.
Va bene di più.
Linea buona. 2.
Due più. Due più tre.
Linea buona, stai lì, Rama. 3, 2 più 3.
Oh, easy.
Stai lì, Rama, stai lì.
Linea perfetta. Puoi finire un po'?
Guarda di più.
Don't let this
What
over
do you
curl.
finish?
And that's pretty good.
Ok, bel tiro.
Che lui vede il punto un po'. That middle red doesn't
Time to rattle something around, I think, if you're Team Canada.
the way the angle.
I think now we're just throwing peel and connecting.
Okay. Nose.
Nose, yeah. This one should stay.
I agree. Okay.
Still have a little steam on it.
I was just thinking the same thing, Mike. Big power here by Darren.
Yes.
Lean.
Yes.
Yep.
Hard.
Yep.
Hard.
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 It's like he pointed that just a little bit and
Great shot.
got
Very
it
good.
curling, but worked out, not bad.
Yellow is still shot stone. But yeah, they needed to move something in there.
Hit it on the wrong side. We would have got rid of that top one and would have been a better shot. But
Better than it was. Trying to play the red here. Mozart just absolutely whips it.
Vai.
And like I said before, accurately. That's incredible.
Sweeper should have been on that roll. If they got in a biter there, they could really force Botcher into scoring one here in the fifth. But they probably had trouble catching up to that stone, so we'll forgive them.
even if we plug it,
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I like that.
okay. Medium in.
Yeah, medium with the intern for sure.
Just make the roll.
Yeah.
You heard Darren say, just make the roll. That's the key here. They don't necessarily need to make the double at this point. They just want to get their shot rock or their rock under cover.
Hard.
Just easy. Yeah.
Yep.
Going the other way now.
Hard, Brad.
Hard, Brad.
Hard.
Had to go to stay here.
Hard. Right to it. Right to it. Right to it. Right to it.
No roll.
No,
Sorry.
Roll behind, or out, open.
Just got it out.
That was a poor throw from Darren.
That's just bumper.
Light.
Sounds like he was a little light
Nothing
too.
near medium. Nowhere near
So perché se non arrivi bene
Just return as he's actually looking at the draw. Just I don't know if he's doing that just for Botcher's benefit, but just hit the one in the wings. You're two ahead, man. That's good.
Okay, we have a roll available.
For sure. Yeah.
So
Rolls to a real good
you know,
spot.
scoreboard is always
Yeah,
should always
for
be your first indicator as to what shot you need to play. So they're up 3-1. Chance to force Team Canada into scoring here. Good situation for Italy.
Yeah, I don't know what he's thinking there.
Don't want to hand them an easy 2.
Perché lui comunque se ti fa un roll dopo sicuramente 2 li fa, probabilmente. Sì. Perché ti pierde? Lui sicuramente
Still
andrà per
talking
il
about the
roll,
draw, you
perfetto.
think, Mike?
Dopo sì.
I think so.
Sì, esatto.
Se fai questo, se fa il roll, sai anche potenza pari 2. Però se non lo fa perfetto, il forzano, lo fa blank.
Ok, 11. Sì, in piazza. Sì.
I won't even pretend to be able to translate that. So again, I think the right decision has been made.
Wow! Wow! 11! Wow! Tina! 11! Wow! 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 Tina!
10 e mezzo.
Wow! 10 e mezzo, 11. Sto provando anche a tirar giù.
Ok, nose ok.
Ok.
And that will ensure the force. That will ensure that Team Canada has to score here. So
Yeah, I think
nice
easy.
would have liked to make the roll, but
You got it.
won't allow Canada a blank.
And Canada was already eyeing up this hit and roll
On the edge of the floor.
Easy.
Yeah.
before Joel even threw, so they will take a shot at that.
Well, I think that's why Returnas was considering the draw. He knew what was coming, regardless
you got it.
of what he did.
Let's make this one.
But they still have to make the roll. Team Canada hasn't really made much that with precision yet.
Solid easy.
Whoa. Clean.
Clean.
Clean. Whoa.
Clean.
Clean.
Whoa.
Solid easy. Clean.
Yeah.
Yep.
Whoa. Whoa. No roll. Good shot.
Little.
Go. It's good. It's perfect.
Ja, goed. Wel is sterk nog iets.
Good shot.
Very
Real
good.
nice.
Pretty good roll. I think it's
I could have swept it another
90%
Pretty
buried.
good.
I think it's dead
buried.
buried.
It's buried.
Good.
Sounds like 100% according to Brendan.
Perfect roll. Good shot.
Yeah, they almost looked like it was going to stop, and no one was there ready.
Yeah, that's lost.
Yes.
Vedo la
2 terzi, 3 quarti.
So, playing the red onto the yellow onto the red.
Abbiamo paura del jam e basta.
Theory is good.
Mi piacciono a freeze.
Problem is that it's not
lo so,
not
però
without
abbiamo
danger.
detto
You
che
hit
accettiamo
that
i due. Qua
yellow
c'è il rischio
maybe in
di
the wrong
buttare.
spot at the top.
Di
Might
buttare
spin
la
it in
destra.
somehow, but
No.
he'll be close.
No.
Teams
Okay,
practice
okay.
these
Look
run
at
backs
this.
so much now. It looks like it's difficult to spin that red into the rings, actually.
Per giocare
Unless you
il
really
tipo
miss it.
aperto anche.
Ah, ok, per dargli un po' di pressione.
No, basta.
se
And make it get a blank. Okay.
Pacato.
Like if you get a deuce or a blank and he could make the
Si
shot.
ferma sull'altra gialla.
Se ti piace, era una bozza però.
I think our red goes into that or in.
Final stone for Italy
Hit.
here in the fifth end.
Bomba era una bomba.
That was a little safety. Didn't want to hit that too thin and accidentally spin that red into the rings.
Should be good
But,
speed everywhere.
Great roll for Botcher.
Yep.
Sets up the
Everybody
2.
wants to throw.
Lo stretch.
This will be like 14 and a half.
Okay. 14 and a half.
Yeah. Be good speed.
Like to see the path right to the button if we could.
Yeah.
14 and a half.
Good opportunity here for Brendan, I think, to get a real precise feel for draw weight, Mike. It's been a bit of a struggle for him so far this end, or this
Show him the
game.
button.
Not him. Right.
Just get the feeling in that third end that they were trying to use their own zone for backing, and Brendan just fired it way too hard. So
Show him the button.
he won't make the same mistake here.
It's top 4.
Yeah, but
Top button.
Again, just a little lapse in concentration.
14-7.
That's all it took.
14-7.
After all that, we're
Very nice,
still tied.
Great throw.
Yeah, good scrub, guys.
that's
That's
Two red.
2 points for Canada, and tie game here going into the fifth end break.
Nice deuce, boys. Here we go.
Just to update you on the other games happening here in session 14. The sixth end in a tight game between Germany and Denmark. Germany leads by 1. And Scotland up 3-1 over Japan in the fifth end. Our feature game now tied at 3 going into the sixth end. And another tight battle. Lots of pretty close games here this afternoon. Switzerland 4-3 over Norway. And take a look at our statistics here for the first half of our game between Canada and Italy. You can see those numbers, especially the draw numbers, are quite a bit higher for Italy than Canada, Mike.
Yeah, and it reflected on the scoreboard, really. The game's tied 3-3, but it really feels like Italy's controlling the play thus far through 5.
Welcome back here to Winsport Arena in Calgary, Canada for the BKT Tires and OK Tire World Men's Curling Championship 2021. Our feature matchup, Canada and Italy going into the sixth end here, and Italy will have last stone advantage as we see Kark Martin get us underway.
Into the rings is, I'm sure, not the desired outcome here when tied without the hammer in second half. So,
and off to the side, they seemed a little surprised that it didn't move a whole lot either.
Yeah, line was bad, weight was bad. Other than that, it was a good, good start. Nice start here for Giovanella, 88 through 5 ends.
Solo 2 più. 2 più.
2 più 3.
2 più 3. Senza lì però.
I don't know if you're relieved or you're a little frustrated if your team botched it to be tied here after 5 ends. I know they had a free draw for 2 in the 3rd end, but then could have been much worse in the 4th.
I think
Only ended up giving up 2, so and got call that a soft 2-ender in the 5th end.
Skips deuce, really.
Yeah, made a nice roll. There's Kark. Much lower than we're used to seeing him throw. 77 so far through 5 ends.
We're heavy too.
We're a little heavy.
Okay.
We're tight.
Want a guard?
Yeah, I do want
Okay,
a guard.
well, it's a guard.
Yeah, it's going to be a center guard.
Yeah, it's close to end, but yeah, it's
Just
tight.
tight. It's just tight.
Huh. I didn't think I was that soft.
You weren't. You just caught a different track.
Yeah. That's wild.
It's almost like there's a little bit of a, like inside the edge of the 8, you get a little bit of curl, and if you get outside of it, you just don't. Not bad. Not bad.
Yeah.
7 seems a lot straighter to me.
Sì, anche roll lungo proprio.
Kind of just talking about the ice there, but then just at the end you heard Brad say maybe one of the rocks is a touch straighter as well.
In the grand
This is my first time covering Team Canada this week. You know, we're at day 5 and I've watched a lot of curling so far, and I've not seen any of the similar reactions by some of the other athletes out here to ice conditions. I just have a feeling they're not throwing it cleanly. You know, I hate to say it that way, but when your opposition seems to be handling the ice conditions very well, and most of the teams I've watched are as well. It's,
just hack. Yeah.
you know, you always look inward first. I think not always the ice, it's not always the rock. Sometimes you just don't throw it clean. But we'll keep an eye certainly on those 2 stones for Kark. He's struggling with them for sure.
And lower numbers for Brad Thiessen here as well.
Weight's good.
Close.
Real close.
So starting to move.
Great shot.
It's more like it.
Brad Thiessen with a little flop behind the guard.
Pezzas per 9 letti.
3-9, eh?
3-8-5, sì, 3-9.
Armand having a very good game.
Staffa!
Really good numbers, really, through the whole Italian lineup.
Staffa! Staffa!
Roll!
Linea. Pronto, linea. Yep. Hard.
Yep, Joyce, yep. Bel tiro, Rama.
Great weight. Nice roll.
Yeah.
Well done.
Joy. Do you think with just hack we can nose it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we got to hit it.
Same weight, eh?
Yeah.
Why do they have to hit it, Mike?
Well, they don't have to, I suppose, but Philly would have had a game plan just to
Hard line!
be a little more conservative. The danger here is that yellow guard out front. If you ever chip it into the rings, it wouldn't be so good.
Gotta go! Really gotta go! Clean. Oh, good sweep.
That is
good
some
sweep. Good sweep.
fine sweeping by the Canadian brushers.
Good sweep, Darren.
Really well done.
Oh.
Can't rub that one.
Yeah, we needed to get that one past the guard. You knew.
Not an option.
Yep, you're right, Darren. It was not an option, so good sweeping by the Canadians.
Non sulla corner.
Lasciamo sempre sto qua, però.
Ok. Quel che ti piace?
Ti astornami, ma come...
Tre tiri.
C'è dentro qua.
It's a tricky stone to get to. That one Canadian stone at the back of the 8-foot. Out-turn kind of across the center line. So they're maintaining their aggressive stance, Team Italy is, and they're going to go around the middle.
Not a good sign when your sweepers are rolling as you're still sliding. Sounded a little heavy.
How was your team with mid-slide communication?
Unless it was drastic, we didn't say too much. And I think I commentated more on my own delivery than I did on my teammates' deliveries.
My sweepers were always easy. So, okay. As I'm sliding out. You don't have a lot of time to react. But
the odd time I would maybe do it, particularly to Dawn. If I thought she was sliding like super slow, I would say more. Pretty low numbers for Darren Moulding today.
Clean. Whoa, curl. Right to it. Good shot. Beauty.
Really nice.
Great sweeping by Kark Martin.
Yes, I just thought the same thing. Making it, or carving it, as the players will say. Making it curl. See it coming across the line there, how much it finishes. Thanks to that brush.
Good job, nice Kark. Perfect.
Great game for Amos.
Clean. Whoa. Clean.
Clean. The 15-foot run double. Clean. Just such a power player. Amos threw one of the great shots in Italian curling history. He had a cross-ring double in the Olympic qualifying event to make the Olympics and made it to qualify for Pyeongchang. He used to throw last rock for this stone, so
wow.
Yeah, not unfamiliar with the pressure. And looking good today. 95% through 5.
Yeah, made a couple of very precise run backs in the first half of the game. Sweepers working this one, dragging it, trying to get it a little buried as well.
Nice. Great shot.
Good pair.
Pretty good throw. Not sure what I like here for Italy. You know, my instinct is just to hit that one and run, kind of roll behind the corner guard for a second shot.
That was my instinct as well.
But they like to play a game with which I am not familiar. These big run backs.
Okay.
Second shot, so Botch is going to have to deal with that rock.
I think with easy we
So
can make
close.
Love it. This is pretty good too.
Yeah, kind of edge on edge.
Yeah.
Just easy.
Yeah.
He said if you had a stopwatch, you'd have to be quick with your thumb in order to time those run backs.
You need to be ready the next one he throws.
Your Botcher say wants to roll edge on edge. What he means is just roll a few inches to the center line side, leave himself a run back if Italy plays a draw.
Easy. Clean. Clean. Wait's good. Clean. Whoa. Whoa. Curl. Hard, Brad. Hard. Roll it a bit. Good. That's a good shot.
Don't mind it.
That's fine.
Nice.
Good job, Brandon.
Good scrub. Good scrub. Just a little wide.
I like that. It's a good
That's
shot.
not bad at all. No.
Love it.
Good shot.
Nothing wrong with that.
No.
Interesting call here from
He's got to be pretty
Jolt's
good.
going to play hit and roll.
Attaboy. Nice throw.
Thanks.
I like
What was your first
Well,
instinct?
I think it's
It's
easier to
hit
get
now,
buried
but-
if you draw. When you play the intern
There's
draw,
no
you get
margin
one
on that
underneath.
side.
That was the throw
The
you
danger,
wanted.
of course, is that Botcher will be running the stone back that he just threw.
Throw or not?
So, you know, if I was return, if I'm going to play the hit and roll, I might want to roll all the way over to that other red, far side, on the left, or just roll 2 or 3 inches to the left, one of the two. Just don't roll directly behind that red.
Right, even like half buried behind that one on the top 12, I think.
11, 10 mezzo. Fino. No. Whoa. Vicino. No. Whoa. Vicino. No. Whoa. Yep. Yep. Whoa. Yep. Whoa.
Roll a little bit too far.
Line, just roll under.
Okay. Who said whoa?
Maybe throw just back line and chase it. Good.
I'm trying.
Just have to get out of the 12.
Yeah, no.
Jesus Christ.
Just had to give it a couple of
Okay, visto bene.
sweeps. Would have stopped right where his feet were, and just rolls, you know, rock too far.
Yeah, we roll.
Turn tap is certainly available.
Just back line. Okay.
Yeah.
This is the straight spot that we saw in end number 4. It's going to be
You got
difficult
it.
for Brendan to roll behind the center guard. Almost have to do it by
Yeah.
mistake.
Good back line, just half.
Love it. Yeah.
Roll 2 rocks, car arcs way.
Yeah.
So actually trying to roll away from the middle, Mike.
Yeah, it's not worth the risk of how close you'd have to come to that guard. So forcing return has to play a draw is the idea against 3.
Clean. Whoa. Whoa. Clean.
Just tack.
Yep.
Yep.
Whoa.
Hard.
Whoa. Whoa. Yeah.
Just
Whoa.
tack.
Curl. Curl.
Clean.
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 Curl. 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 Whoa. Straight.
Must be close.
Curl. Oh, that's good. That's good.
Okay.
And he rolls exactly where he wanted to.
That's good.
Good. Great.
Good.
Nice.
Very good.
Good end.
And this will force
I just
Italy
can't-
to draw for their single point.
It's hard to believe how straight that is.
First
Wow.
real pressure shot here now for Returnas, but
Good throw.
when they're off on, or in this case curl straight, you know they're in the ballpark.
No, it's a good spot. Very good spot.
The
Finally, he made a roll.
yes. The curl straight always made me
Here we go.
nervous
Force.
because you never wanted to bang brooms and then
Let's get
burn the
ourselves in a
stone,
good
which
spot in
if
10.
you touch the stone, it removes it from play. Last stone here in the 6th end for Italian skip Joel Returnas, needing almost the 4-foot here for a single.
Sweepers on it right away. This is way short.
Wow, and a big miss.
That is the break Team Canada's been looking for, but it was certainly unexpected.
And that's a big steal of 3 for Team Canada. And they now take a 6-3 lead after the 6th end.
That's really get a good feel.
Yeah.
Welcome back here as we watch Canadian lead Kark Martin get us underway here in the 7th end of the BKT Tires and OK Tire World Men's Curling Championship in Canada with a huge, really, with the way this game has been going, a huge steal of 3 in the 6th end to take a 6-3 lead.
Big break, big sigh of relief, I'm sure, from Team Canada. And I know Joel Returnas made the long walk down to the other end on his own, and it was operator error. With the, just threw it light. We saw the sweepers get on it right away.
really for most of the game it's been advantage Italy, and that one miscue suddenly completely changes this game and momentum. So we'll see here what Italy can generate in the 7th end.
I suppose on the bright side, if you're a Team Italy fan, they're playing very well, so they'll need to continue doing what they're doing. See if they can find a way to score a 2 here in number 7. Try to maintain some patience.
And really, Mike, if they can get 2 back here,
Line's good. We're going to over curl a little. That's okay.
it's not a terrible position.
No.
We didn't do a good job with that. That's okay.
You just don't get that many opportunities against the top teams in the world to control play, and you hate giving away free points. That applies to anyone here in the field.
There's that.
So double corners here on one side.
Oh, aspetta linea se puoi. Stai buona. Ana 6, 5, 6.
Giovanella is going to fill in for his teammate and sweep his own rock.
Yeah, Mozaner had a moment after that rock game. Right? He's ready to jump back in here for the next stone.
Were they trying to come in there, Mike? I assumed they were throwing the
Not sure.
double corners.
They seem to sweep it the whole way down.
Just tack, yeah.
Just tack, bro. It's nice and quick. Wait's
Clean.
good. Wait's good.
Whoa.
Close.
Whoa. Whoa. Curl.
Wait's good.
Curl. Whoa. Straight.
Trying to
Straight.
come around this guard. Wow,
Very
they
good.
played that pretty close. Closer than it sounded like it
Nice
was going
shot.
to be.
Very good.
Yeah, well managed.
I was ready.
The Canada team already sounds a little lighter, Mike.
They do.
3, 9, 10, 4. Sì. Sì. 3, 9.
There's not there's pressure on all the teams, but I know
Backline.
Team Botcher,
Solo 8.
you know, they are, even though there's no fans here, they are at home in Alberta, and they'd like to perform well.
6, 6, 5, 6. 6, 7.
And I know they were feeling pretty loose after handling John Schuster very easily in yesterday's morning draw, and I don't know if they just came out flat or what it was against Korea yesterday afternoon, and then compound the fact that they're down or tied without playing Italy in the 6th end, and yeah, it would have been easy to, as I say, there was certainly some weight on their shoulders until that rock
Curl.
stopped short for Joel Returnas.
Curl. Good sweep. Good sweep. Just try not to hit all the rocks now. Hit one of them fine. Not all of them.
Solo style era 8.
Italy now going to try and tap these around and create a bit of a wall behind the T line.
8, 9, 8, 9. 8, 9. Linea buona. 9.
9, 10.
Solo 9.
Back line weight.
Solo 9.
You only really want to move this about a foot.
Arca
Solo
partita.
9. Solo.
Arca partita. Passiamo dietro questo almeno.
This is really curling now.
Oh.
May have grabbed something? I don't know. Joe?
Either that, maybe they were playing around that one in the top 8 foot, just playing a draw come around. I thought I saw the indication of a tap, but
It was a tap, and they were calling 8 or 9, which was back 8 foot weight. So maybe I spoke too soon about the slide path, tricky spots on the ice, but certainly we've seen a couple of surprising stones from Italy, but keep an eye on that as the game wears on.
Solid, easy.
Yeah, weight's good.
Clean. Clean.
Weight's
Clean.
good.
Clean, yeah.
Easy.
Solid,
Yeah.
easy. Yeah. Whoa. Curl. Curl.
Good shot.
Pretty good shot.
Okay. Della centrale.
I think if Italy wants to get that yellow one to play, they're going to have to hit something. Right.
I was surprised that he went to top for this corner freeze. The idea, I think, is just set up an angle, Mike.
I'll try to make it difficult to remove the one they're throwing now. Certainly.
Otto.
It's a lot of red in play, though.
Otto.
It's going to require
Po forte.
at least 3 shots to remove all the reds. Assuming Darren's able to hit something here.
Right. Right. Okay. Non male. Non male così,
Good shot. Trying to create a bit of a pocket at the back.
Double might be there
Okay.
for Botcher.
This is the shot anyways, but you can roll into it. With Peel.
Yeah.
3/4.
Try to get rid of both yellows
roll
and
over
maybe
there.
one of those reds at the back of the forefoot here for Darren
I'll
Moulding.
turn her in. Okay.
I was thinking in.
I like it. Peel.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well,
Whoa. Yeah. Yeah.
Looks good.
Roll it. Get it.
Good shot. Very good.
Very nice.
Yeah, that's a beauty there.
Quite squeeze it out,
Nice
but
shot. Nice shot.
pretty close.
Looking for the
Have to throw it harder.
perfection. Just have to throw it harder. I actually did time that one. 6.2 seconds between the hug lines. I'd still like to see Amos throw a big one again, but now that they're down a few, we might not see that again.
Well, I said they could play the triple. The stone at the top of the 8-foot they're avoiding right now. Fly first and third. Try to roll buried. Pretty good.
Mid try.
Even 3/4 high is pretty good.
I think I like medium.
Just off nose. Canada will lie 4.
So first stone here for Skip Stone. Here in the 7th end. This Canada-Italy matchup.
Curl. No roll.
Wants to stay inside that yellow on the right. It rolls a little too far, so again, if Returnas can make a double and roll towards the middle a little bit, he might have a chance for 2. A bit of a mistake there from Botcher.
Perfect.
Ooh, I never thought we were hitting it that high, even when it hit.
Yeah. No.
All good. That's not bad.
We never curled.
Nose.
Returnas maybe a rock too late to start hitting to make that yellow count over there. We'll see if he can make the double, and he will leave a double back for Botcher.
It's so straight.
If anything, you can.
Just off nose is the call.
What? Buona velocità. Whoa.
Oh, and stops it.
Keep this one.
And rolls too far.
Yeah, the only good news for Team Italy is that Botcher can't roll over to the right towards that other yellow. He'll have to roll and group the stones, so might get lucky and leave something, but as long as Botcher stays here, I don't think there'll be an easy triple to score more than one. Definitely want to stay though. There is a double on those two reds at the back of the tee line.
Final stone here for Canada.
Whoa!
Clean.
Solid easy.
Clean.
Whoa.
Clean.
Yeah.
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 Hard. Clean.
Hard.
Yep. No roll. Sit. Shoot. It's a good shot.
That's pretty
Hit
tough.
and roll to the top of the button.
Nice shot.
Nothing there for more than one.
It's not
Boy,
bad.
look.
I think good. Yeah.
I say that. Yeah, you could hit an inch and get two, you know, just cross up, but I don't know that it's worth the risk.
You need to make sure they score at this point.
Separa un quinto per la skinny. Potrei essere che secondo me. Forse questa 4 la arriva mai. No, per adesso c'è. Dobbiamo vedere solo se vogliamo provare o no. Per esserci c'è, secondo
I'm
me.
thinking about it.
Dici? Non è troppo skinny per far stick.
Ah, perché fai il spin for,
Ah?
I know
No, questa è
when
l'unica,
I
non so se
Sì,
va.
esatto.
worked with Kevin Martin
No,
a few
dici che la
times
fa
this week,
gente.
he's always
dici che così
emphasized the
skinny,
90-degree
esatto,
rule.
anche
So
secondo me.
if the three stones, you can form a 90-degree
Dobbiamo provarla
angle
che
between
se
the
non
three
diventa
stones.
Puoi
game
anche
over.
prendere per uno,
Means the
A me
triple
piace
is
uno.
available
Tanto. Dopo
mathematically.
No, Rama, no.
A little tighter, maybe
So-
than, little tighter than 90.
From the back right to the top one on the center line to the other one. If that's 90 degrees, you might be able to make a triple for two, but I don't know that it's worth the risk here. If you miss it, game over.
Okay, though, either way, we're in good shape.
Yeah.
One up with, if he makes it.
This will be a pretty good shot.
Looks like he's playing it.
You got to hit less than
He
a
has to
quarter.
be super aggressive.
Yeah, you got to chase.
Yeah, I thought he changed his mind to just the hit.
11.
11.
He did. Quieter weight. This is just for one.
Tino, c'è mezzo 11. Wow, wow. Sì. Dai, c'è mezzo 11.
Will he stick around? Yes, just stays for one, and Italy will score
One yellow.
1 point, but Canada still leads by 2, 6-4 here after 7.
Yep. Yep.
Good end.
Welcome back here to the BKT Tires and OK Tire World Men's Curling Championship as we head into the 8th end. Canada with a 6-4 lead. And Canada will have the hammer here in the 8th end as we watch Italy get this going, throwing a long guard just over the hog line.
Very high guard. Double center guard is usually the strategy when you're down without the hammer here late in the game. throw one up as close as the hog line as possible. And then one tight to the rings, but you see Giovanella out curling his counterpart, Kark Martin. Kark's brought his numbers up though. He was down in the 70s earlier in the game.
Tight guard here now, but decided to change turns.
Sta girando, eh.
The goal is to get some separation here.
Down to it.
It's a pretty good effort though. Both in line, about 7 or 8 feet apart.
Line's good.
Good though.
Hair wide, if anything. Hair wide, if anything.
Line's
Top
good.
8. Top
Key
8.
here for Team Canada is to keep these rocks in front of the
Always
T
Brad.
line.
Yeah, line's good.
Make it
Smidge tight if
difficult
anything.
for Italy
Gotta go
to
little.
get them back behind the T line where they can
Gotta go for weight.
make them
too.
count.
Gotta go.
Make their own count, that is.
Go, guys, go.
It's fine.
Okay.
That rocks is
Little
so
short
much
and that
curl.
over
They're just
curl.
different, hey?
Yeah, very.
Really different.
Cinque.
Canada just talking about the two stones and the difference that they're finding in them.
This is part of the struggle that Kark had earlier in the game, I think.
Ok, linea buona.
6. T-line.
5.
Linea.
5.
T-line.
6.
T-line 8. 8.
Italy trying to come around and just sit right on top of this Canada stone.
T-line. T-line 8.
Giù, Mattia, giù.
T-line 8.
Giù, giù, giù.
Trying to carve it in there. This looks pretty good. That's well done.
Just
Team
peel.
Canada now up 2 with. They're not going to leave these guards around very long.
Sure.
Probably your intern low.
Okay.
You got it, buddy.
Your intern for this lefty. Brad's brought his numbers up a touch too, I believe. But a really good game for Sebastiano.
Nice shot.
Good shot.
Good in that it got rid of a couple of guards.
Even the one in the top of the house. And you'll notice the red one up top there is now sitting on the hog line, but because normally the rock has to be fully over the hog line, but because it actually hit a rock, it stays in play.
Pretty good situation here for Italy. Like said, that high center guard is. I say it is very high, but I think going on the center line tight to the rings. There's 2 ways at that shot stone for Team Italy. They can get at it on the turn they're throwing now. Their yellow stone is just partially open. They can play the yellow-red combination. And on the other side of the sheet, they can play the out
You
turn.
might get
So
it coming back,
We just peeled the
here's a look at that guard.
Want to try and peel it into the corner?
and then get it coming
Try and
back.
get lucky this way?
Yeah.
You could keep hitting that guard, and even if it was fully on the other side of the hog line, the rock would stay in play.
Very unusual to see a rock
Yeah, it
out
doesn't.
there.
Yeah, it doesn't happen terribly often.
Yep. Whoa.
It's good.
Good shot.
Now we're.
Very nice shot.
This is pretty good now.
Oh, yeah.
Good, Brad. Nice pair.
Fully opens that one side for Canada.
I like listening to Darren. You know, he's super positive. You know, this is good for us now, and I'm like, don't know if this is that good for for Team Canada. They've got, yes, they're shot stone, but like I said, there's two ways at that for Italy.
Glass half full, glass half empty, Mike.
He's a glass half full. I've got too much scar tissue after losing games like this. I say, oh, what do we got to do here to get rid of the mess in the middle? This looks pretty good. Another high guard. The question is, who changes gears first? Who's going to make the play into the rings first? Two ahead, Canada will not be the ones doing that.
Unless they have a couple of misses or that forces them to do it.
I expect Italy will make a play now, third glass stone. But,
Good throw.
not convinced of that. One more guard. It's a very patient call. They're daring Team Canada to come into the rings first. I suspect there'll be a little discussion between Botcher and Molding after this guard is made nicely. If they leave an easy double, they'll play the double peel.
Sliding a little deeper, curling a touch more than they really would like.
That's very doubleable. Is that a word?
I was going to say juicy as
A makeable double.
as someone who used to throw these. That was a
You like these ones?
little juicier with that angle.
Yep. Whoa. Close. Whoa. Whoa.
Great shot. Excellent
And
shot.
avoids everything in the house.
Yeah, that was very good.
Beauty. Great shot.
Two really good throws. Thanks, buddy. Very good.
Good call. Bravo, Castellini.
Mai questo deve fare. Ora giochiamo ancora una.
Sì, una, ma
Live.
You can't plug it.
Yeah.
You gotta
Oh,
make
no.
the double.
No. I was.
This double again, really
isn't-
well done. Lausanne was trying to get that guard much higher and more in line. So they're going to do it one more time. Throw one more guard out there. Trying to lead. Try to
un lato o l'altro.
put it right on the center line, so they still have two options to get at that red stone.
We talked about tapping the red and rolling to the wing, Mike. Do you like the guard call better?
If they want to steal, this is the call. If they want to force, then you probably play the hit and roll.
Okay. Dai davanti, Rama.
Clearly their game plan is to try to steal. The risk, of course, is you could give up the
Okay.
points.
Ok, linea. Rama, linea.
Wow, giù, casomai.
Ok.
2 più.
3. Linea perfetta.
Rilassare un po' che deve.
Sì. Ok, bel tiro.
Either turn is fine. I like that one, yeah.
Peel and get forced, I guess.
Peel.
Get one.
Where are we trying? Just peel?
Straight
Peel.
peel.
Yeah. They're not locked very much.
No.
Like, it's going to be a hard shot to make it good in there.
Yep.
And if he plays it cute, he might not get the red one into a good spot.
Yeah.
And Botcher brought his numbers up as well, but he was struggling with those draws, and you can see that reflected in the stats.
Beauty.
Now you hit and roll away, I suppose, and hold the edge of the 8-foot.
Good.
Yeah.
They can stay full 8-foot
Great throw.
on
Nice.
Worst case, I think.
the outside
Man,
here.
I like
It
a
would
double
be
11.
would force Botcher into a tricky little shot. So they could stay right in the white circle on the right.
Most of the time he.
Botcher could not hit the stone on the left and be shot stone. They'd have to get very close to their own to do that, though.
Whoa. 10 e mezzo. Whoa. Vicino.
Yep. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, Tino. Whoa. Whoa. No. Yep.
Looks
Yep,
close
yep.
here.
Yep.
Hit and roll.
Pretty easy double.
Just a little too
Yeah,
close.
if we just make the double and stay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Wanted more separation between those.
About a quarter,
so that
hey?
Yeah,
Canada
quarter's
doesn't
close.
A
have
third?
this
Thin
shot.
third, quarter's fine.
Third.
Not
Yeah.
only
A third of a
is
rock.
Brendan attempting to make the double, but to get the action to
Watch
spin
my
up
shooter,
off
if
the
we can get
top
it out of the house.
and out of the house and hope for a blank. Okay if they score as well.
You got it.
The doubles could hit it too thick and not get them out. So big shot here for Botcher.
Clean. Yeah.
At least we want
Hard
split
down.
center. We're
Hard
good.
lean. Whoa.
That's not enough.
Just to
Good.
It's fine. It's a great score.
you.
And they will
wasn't
take
gonna
a single
be
point,
thick.
I
so
just overdid it.
We had
that
to.
will now be a
We were never
3-point
being
lead.
thick.
No.
No.
7-4 Canada
was bad.
after 8.
Nice.
Good.
Do you have Kraken?
Welcome back to session 14 of this men's World Curling Championship. As we take a look at the line score, and that steal of 3. The sixth end really stands out for Team Canada. And now they lead 7-4. Playing the ninth end, Italy will have the last stone advantage.
And they definitely need to score 2 or more here in order to threaten the Team Canada lead. Their one shot has really made the difference in this entire game for Team Italy and for Team Canada.
Yeah, as we mentioned, the steal of 3 and the Italian skip coming up light.
Yeah, pretty simple draw to the 8-foot. Came up woefully short. 15, 20 feet short. wasn't close.
Otherwise, this Italian team has played quite well today. Actually out curling Canada for the first half of the game.
You gotta go hard. You gotta go all the way. Never up. Top 12. Weight's good. Weight's good. It's frozen. It's frozen.
Wanting to line these up.
We're 8 foot. It's perfect.
Great shot.
Nice shot.
Very nice.
Perfect.
Good brushing, Brad.
Very good, Kark.
Yeah.
Minuto basta.
Linea buona.
2 più.
2 più.
Sì. Con la finita tanto.
2 più.
Linea buona. Linea con l'altra.
So going to the other side, the corner guard.
Ok.
Bel tiro.
Do you have a preference, Mike, on whether you go both on the same side or split the sides?
I think it's just important to do the one you practice. You know, I think if you're used to it as you, or you make a team decision, I think part of the reason they would have gone to the other side is that the first guard they threw kind of stopped halfway, and it's really hard to throw it somewhere where there's no double available for Team Canada. So that might have prompted
Weight's
throwing the
there.
guard on the other side of
Weight's
the
there.
sheet.
How's the line?
No, we don't need to curl.
Halfway. Halfway.
It's over curling, probably.
Line's good.
It's over.
Stay on it.
Look, every team's got their own preference.
Good. Whoa. You don't need to. Line's good. Line's good. Line's good.
Good shot, bro.
Nice shot.
Nice shot.
Io a farlo,
Uno.
E quel run non
Great shot.
risolvi niente. A piace il te, dopo vai, tranquillo.
Going peel here on the center guard.
Wow. Cina. Sì. Go.
Pardon me, the run back. Great shot.
Awesome. Key to that is making sure you save your shooter. If you're trailing, that rolls out and you peel one of the corner guards, there's no way you're really going to ever get a chance for more than two. So, wonderful shot.
Peel, you're looking for about a third. You can
made that
almost
look
get
easy.
all of them.
Okay.
I was just going to say, there might be a
10:30
chance to get
might
all
get
of
them all
these here.
Questa.
Whoa. Curl.
Suppose that was the only thing was leaving that guard there.
Curl. You got his card.
That's good. Nice shot.
Not quite.
Too thin.
Actually, a little
thinner, right?
thinner.
A little thinner, yeah, and go under that one.
Shoot, or yeah, one where.
Thinner, we get all three.
Yeah.
Probably right in the middle.
It's okay. It's good.
So the other one went under.
It went under.
Yes.
Well, if you're Italy, you're in a good position here. Theory is you go around the corner guard. Team Canada peels or runs it back, and you leave your stone, and then you go around the corner on the opposite side, and you might have a chance to lie two buried by the time Skip's walks over. So three is potentially there if they get a little miss here out of Team Canada. It was a good start. Might be
Your call.
an inch open.
What are you thinking, like?
You can see a little bit of that.
That's about what I got,
Yeah, needed to get that a little more buried. They could have. Big shot here for Darren Moulding.
On it out of his hand. Good shot by Darren.
Excellent shot. Really
Roll to
good.
the forefoot. Heard a little bit of clapping in the building. The only fans are the support staff of the teams, the scouts and national team coaches.
It's very tight group. Each country was allowed 8
Sei.
accredited officials
Cinque,
into
sei.
the bubble here.
Questa è buona, 5, 6.
So
Portali,
6 at
portali.
ice level and
8.
two in the stands.
Linea vicina, stai lì. 6, 7. Linea buona. 8. 8. Almeno 8. Linea buona. 7. 7.
Neanche a toccarla.
Don't think any of the other countries are cheering for them.
Neanche a
Who would be
toccarla.
clapping up there? It's a good throw. Lozanner's having a great game. That's dead buried. So still the chance of peel the guard. Italy will need to hit and roll behind the red on the left-hand side. You know, theoretically, Team Canada hits the open one, then get another one around the guard. So try to lie two buried by the time Botcher's last rock comes around.
Clean. A little bit.
Clean.
We'll see what Returna's Lux play. Could just draw in there as well.
7, 6.
Good call.
Si buttare quasi, eh?
Poi si
The
può
challenge
alzare
is
con
going to be trying to live
Rischiamo di
three.
non fare neanche il douche, no?
You want to get enough room where there's a room for two behind the corner guard. So he called top 8, but I would just take it right to the T line here. I can't imagine Team Canada will draw 3 ahead. Hit and roll is also good.
Ok, piace un 12? Sì, roll, ok, 12. Pull out.
Mozander talked him in hit and roll,
Yeah, he doesn't.
which I like.
Yeah. Not sure Joel wanted to do that, but the thrower likes it.
12. 11.80.
Clean.
Da lì.
11 messe?
Da lì.
Giù. Giù.
Giù.
Giù.
Devi andare a bomba.
Vai, giù.
Giù che c'è?
Vai.
Prendile una.
Roll, roll. Ah, no, no, no. Ok.
Almost.
Sotto le gambe.
Curls another inch, it rolls dead buried. 3 would definitely be in the mix.
Just, it's a nice spot.
Okay.
Watcher's just going to hit call it the more difficult one to hit. Just a little closer to the guard, but
Hack.
should provide no
You
problem.
roll back to the center line.
They
we
did
might have
just
a
play
double on
this
my last one.
with Darren's, so they know the spot pretty well.
Both of them were just that.
Okay.
You got it. Solid hack.
Clean.
Clean.
Yeah. Yeah.
This one's going off the line pretty good already.
Curl, 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 curl. Try and get, yeah, okay. It's a good throw.
That's good.
All good.
Nice thing
Nice.
for Botcher
Good.
is if this nose hit
He knows it will have a
results,
crack.
there's
Yeah,
a double.
Nice shot.
Yeah, good call.
Quanta se vede della staffa?
That, I felt we were getting that
Okay.
roll and then no, so.
A bit of curl. All good.
Yeah,
All
if he
good.
doesn't get the roll, we will have a crack. And if he does, we hit that and we're 1-up with coming home, and that's pretty good.
11 e mezzo.
Darren would make an excellent commentator.
It's not the first time we've commented on that this week with him. He really just lays it out for the people listening. Just the way he thinks and talks. And
All right, there's a good angle now for Team Botcher. Team Canada try to make the double takeout. Need about half a stone.
Sembrava la monata un po' dentro per quello.
This will have a little steam on it as well.
Forte no, non era forte.
Sì, un po' 11.
You're good. It's a long roll. Oh, yeah. You got it, Brendan.
Half's close.
Canada's final stone.
Curl, 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 curl.
You're neat.
Yeah, it's good, good. Attaboy.
Great shot. Beauty.
Very nice double there
Good shot, Brendan.
by Brendan Botcher.
Nice, good throw.
Thanks. Thanks.
Now Italy
Good.
maybe looked like Joel thought for a moment, Mike. A brief moment maybe, but a moment nonetheless about scoring here in this even end.
Yeah, and I think statistically they have about the same chance of either taking 3 or stealing 2. But I with the 5-rock rule, I
Sorry,
think
it's the 9th end. I'm going to correct myself.
in the last end, I think with the 5-rock rule, you need to. That's the best way to try to tie this one up. Is your best chance is to try to score 3. So good blank for Team Canada.
Good boys.
Let's go.
Yeah, 8 more good ones.
Yeah. So are we just putting
2 in.
double gut?
Norway's going to beat Switzerland. De Cruz missed pretty easy in there. He had a shot for 2 and missed it wide, only gave up steal 3.
Welcome back here to the BKT Tires and OK Tire World Men's Curling Championship, session 14, and see our feature game there. Canada leading Italy by a score of 7-4 in this final and 10th end. And just to update you on the other action here this afternoon on sheet A, Germany leading Denmark 7-6, playing the 9th end. Scotland up on Japan by 2 points, also playing the 9th end. And over on sheet D, Norway just stealing 3 points from Switzerland and takes a 9-5 lead. Back over to our feature game and this 10th and final end. Italy with the last stone advantage, but down 3 points.
Yeah, they're going to try to throw a couple of corner guards, and once they've done that, Team Botcher will start hitting as soon as possible. After the 5th rock of the end comes to rest. They're looking for a similar situation that they had in the last end. In fact, as we talked briefly about, if they were able to hit and roll behind the corner guard, could have had one buried and one open, and that's the way to get 3. But it requires 8 perfect shots from Italy, and you need a little bit of help from your opponents.
Brad a little.
Line's good.
No, line's
Weight's good. Weight's good.
Freeze it up if you can.
Freeze it up.
Line's good.
Team Canada's bringing play into the rings.
Nice shot.
Interesting to see if they throw their 3rd one in the house as well.
I was thinking that too, Mike. Trying to think if I've seen them be up 3 at any point. I haven't seen them throw anything through yet. I do know that. Just trying to remember what the scoring situations were.
Buona, 2 più 3.
2 più 3.
È buona.
Pari,
2 più.
È buona.
Non è male, guarda tu.
2 più 3, 3.
Buona pari,
2
pari.
più 3.
Se mai finita.
Rama.
Mai giù.
Rama. Sì, vai, Rama. Easy. Bel tiro.
Buoni.
Bravo.
Okay.
They are going to throw
Nice
a
and
tight
tight.
guard.
Yeah, tight. Nice and quick, Brad.
What do you like in this situation normally, Mike?
I generally would try to throw a tight guard. You just don't want to
Line's
throw it
good.
high. You know, I'm fully expecting
A hair light.
Italy
go
to
ahead.
play something quiet. So if you throw it high, they're going to come in and freeze and tap things around, and the guard's going to hurt you. So the tolerance is to be a little heavy. If it comes into the rings, that's okay. But this is going to be quite high. This is a good stone for Italy. That's a mistake.
Very good.
You can get to the nose of that top stone with back 8-foot weight and stay frozen, and
Da. Back.
game on.
Più piena possibile.
Anche secondo me un po' per backline.
Gira lì, sì? Poco?
Qua dove ha giocato l'11, l'ultima mano. Volevi più ghiaccio?
No, backline è solo, vero?
Sì. Che un filo più, anche
Sì, un filo
staffa.
più.
Per muovere un po'.
Dopo il fa swinger.
Just discussing the ice. Looks like they want to take a little bit more.
Oh, staffa.
Staffa. Cina.
Staffa.
Sì. Vai.
Staffa.
Staffa. Oh. Oh. Cina.
Sì.
Sì. Oh. Giù.
I'm trying to make it
Vai.
finish here. See it getting across the line.
Bel tiro.
Tiro, Rama.
Ok.
Excellent shot. Really good.
Taps the one to the back of the button and
No, dicevo.
kind of sits on that corner angle of the other one.
And you know that shot by Team Canada is so high. It's almost like they have to peel their own guard now that they
A
just
thin
threw.
third.
So
Am I out thin
that'll
third?
give you an indication of
Oh, sorry, you're in, Brad.
I in.
how
You're in.
poor that shot was.
Let's go.
Would like to make a double peel here. Get rid of a couple of the guards. Maybe get all three, perhaps.
Whoa. Clean. Clean. Whoa.
Hard.
Gets them all moving. What a shot, and spins into the house.
Great,
Good boy, Brad.
great shot there by Brad Thiessen.
That'll make up
Great shot.
for the high guard.
Giving a wave to the
Good shit, buddy.
two fans, support staff, and the
Crowd goes crazy.
Good.
Heck of a shot.
Nothing like throwing a guard and peeling it on your next rock, okay?
Yeah, but it made sense. He put it in the perfect spot for the triple.
I'm sure Don loved that.
Devi venire su a vederla,
Beh, in mezzo a te pacchetto, per quello sale quasi tutte e due sicure.
So now what for Italy? They're going to come down and have a discussion about this situation.
Throw freeze and cross your fingers. I think they're in some trouble here now that triple was made.
Freeze right there where Joel
Lui
is
c'ha il pilau di questa.
indicating Mike, right in the
attenzione
pocket.
perché se tocca anche un po' questa, poi mi giù dritta. Noi andiamo dietro la corner, lui probabilmente gioca questo e ne dietro poi con un'altra.
Sì. Ok, si vede piacere? Sì.
No, sto pensando, se andiamo dietro la corner,
No, rischia di fare ancora questo, che se sono qua... Che noi devono essere alti,
perché questa non ce l'ha facilissima fuori, perché comunque c'è sempre contatto qua.
No, però
essere alti però anche.
se fa un pile non che diventa, dopo comunque sblocca e tira dopo.
In caso lui questa la toglie.
Cavando anche quella.
A little bit of discussion about hitting their own yellow one onto the
Dopo
one in the
Qua deve essere
back
bello
of the
profondo.
button and rolling their shooter over behind their corner guard.
A me non dispiace il freeze.
Anche perché se
Leaves,
fondi
you
lo
know,
lo
a 1 foot
queste tre
run back
parti.
for a blotcher. I like the freeze. They can put one right in the pocket. I think that's be right between the yellow and the red.
I think that's what
Bisogna sperare
they
che ci sia
decided to
qualcosa,
play.
non è che...
Neanche magari come pendolo ne salva, ma forse qua.
Ah, ok.
4, eh?
Se mette sul
3, 9,
ponderare
5.
sti che ne sa tutto in tre corti.
3, 9, 5, 4.
Sì. Sì.
Linea.
5.
Linea un po'.
3, 4.
Vai che arriva dentro, Ramos. Vai. A bomba. Carica. Go.
3. 3. 2 più 3.
They're calling a little light, so they're going to maybe finish this, leave it for a guard.
Guard's okay.
Ok, Mattia, basta.
Good. Bel tiro.
Yep.
Hard. Gotta go.
Yep.
Back in.
Clean.
A little panic there from the sweepers, but well done.
Nice.
Era buono?
Lozano definitely needs to get this one into the rings. Can't afford to throw the guard there. Running out of stones.
Questa è buona. 8.
Buona, 6.
8. Linea buona.
7. Spingiamo un po'.
Dai.
Definitely more weight this time.
Linea buona.
5, 6. Buona velocità.
Linea buona.
6.
Solo velocità.
6.
5.
Una bounce.
Perfetta. Linea perfetta. Sì. No.
It's close.
Perfect.
Very nice.
Okay.
Good adjustment.
Excellent shot, really.
Questa è la...
Ok.
Pick this one out.
because of the way the angles are set up, Canada will just try to pick the single yellow out.
There you go.
If they don't touch anything else other than the one they're trying to hit, it's hard to get that top one out.
Hard. Gotta be half rock off center. Half rock. Gotta back it up.
Trying to tight out of their hand. Brad Thiessen trying to back it up. Oh, and they just clipped the top one, yeah.
So, wow.
Okay.
It's fine, just gotta make a double.
Yeah.
Good sweep. Sorry, buddy, a little soft on you.
That's okay. That's okay.
Not bad. Make a double.
Back to that thing.
They'll all be reasonably close together.
Timeout for Team Italy. All of a sudden, they have a chance. They need a miss still. Can't guard everything, and unfortunately for Team Italy, Botcher can always hit something.
Una guardia.
Che non coprirai mai tutte e due.
No.
No, ma una guardia nel 12 piedi là, cosa fa?
Tipo un freeze.
No,
più in là. Più in là.
Qua così?
Sì.
Ci sarebbe ben tanta roba.
Qua non è, ma anche giocare proprio freeze la nostra qua. Che questa salta. Poi questa viene qua, poi se lasciamo un double.
Salta.
Se giochiamo proprio adesso questo.
Sì, però lì ah no, la tripla non c'è. Sì.
No, lì se rischi di lasciare le triple. No, sta sì, per triple.
Non c'è il triple perché c'è il jam là.
Se giochi tipo solo, non so, così.
Avete ancora
male qua, comunque.
Avete ancora 3 sassi, forse un po' presto bocciare, mi sa.
What do you see here, Mike?
They're looking at throwing it right where Hosanna's broom is at the top of the blue circle.
No, non so,
So that if they play the double on the top 2 stones, it would be driven towards that stone on the right-hand side. Which is a good option, I think.
Avete sempre ancora qualcosa da fare.
You definitely want it in the rings, though. You can't afford to throw it short of the
Quindi o
house.
freeze là o quella che ho detto prima.
Freeze mi piace. Freeze torto. No, freeze. Dove il freeze?
Qua.
Looking at the other option is to freeze right there. But I think that's what they've elected to do. So either is good. This is the harder of the 2 shots, but the reward's probably a little higher if you can make the perfect freeze.
Dipende, è facile che salti da
facile. Se no piace il
Well,
freeze.
Amos has been playing quite well here this game. Do they take that into consideration too, Mike?
Well, it doesn't matter if you're playing good or bad. You got to make it, right? There's not a lot of choice when you're 3 down.
But to choose the harder of the 2 when your player is playing so well.
I always just like taking the easy one. That's just me, but it's not a bad call. Just got to make it. Line looks excellent.
Aumenta che perfetta. Aumenta Resor. Aumenta.
Pretty good. Made a little contact there. Botcher's going to have the double on the 2 yellows in the middle. Oh, sorry, the right one and the one in the middle. And that really pretty much would put the game away. A pretty easy shot in his last. Still has to make it. It's been a battle, though, for Team Canada here in this matchup with Italy. Hard work.
Whoa. Yeah. Whoa. Close. Whoa. Yeah. Clean. Whoa. Clean. Yeah. Straight. Clean.
Good. Okay,
nice.
Good.
Very nice shot by Brendan Botcher.
Nice shot.
Great throw. Perfect.
Great throw. Questa è l'unica.
Too good to be missed.
So we're going to try to dead corner freeze on the angle that would jam on the stone on the left, and the shooter would go flying into the stone on the right.
So it's almost the same shot and path that they just played, maybe
yes,
curl a little bit more.
Very similar.
Una 5.
Linea buona, stai vicino. 5. Linea buona. 6. Spazio per ora, abbiamo un po' di spazio. Abbiamo spazio adesso.
This looks heavier than
7.
Mosaners.
Tanto spazio. Non è male, velocissimo.
No,
poi veloce, sì.
Yeah,
Velocità non era male.
that'll just come down and
Ok. Velocità non era
tap
male.
off.
No, però questa non so, Elena, ancora e non so se forse...
No, velocità non era...
Not sure they could get 3 if they needed it at this point, but pretty easy shot here for Team Canada to secure the victory.
You like this?
Yeah.
Could be the last stone here of this matchup between Canada and Italy. If Team Canada skip Brendan Botcher can remove one of these yellow Italian stones.
Good.
And he will do just that.
Nice shot. Good game.
And that will be a win for
Good game. Yeah, good luck. Good game.
Team Canada as we watch the
Good luck.
fist pumps instead of normal handshakes in this pandemic.
Hi, Hazel.
Hey.
Good job.
Good one. Yeah.
Nice.
Good one. Yeah.
Good win, bud.
Nice.
Good win, man.
Hey, Bobby.
Brady.
Hey, Gaylor, another win.
All right, guys. Let's go. Let's get ready for tonight.
Excellent. Yeah.
All right. Let's keep it up. We had a great last half.
Real good second half.
Especially considering how baffled we were in the first.
And just to get you updated on the rest of the games here, Germany and Denmark in the 10th end. Germany with a 1-point lead and Denmark with the last stone advantage. Scotland up 3, playing the 10th end over Japan. And final score here in our feature game, Canada over Italy. And final score next door, Norway with a big win over Switzerland to remain at the top of the standings. As we take a look at those updated standings, Norway at 7-1, alone at the top. Canada, RCF, Sweden, Scotland, all at 2. Scotland still on the ice right now, trying to improve their record. Switzerland, United States, alone at 3 losses. And you see the rest of the pack there. Germany, Netherlands, still hoping for a second win. And that's it for us here this afternoon in session 14 from the BKT Tires and OK Tire World Men's Curling Championship.